Is something preventing you from achieving your goals? Then our sponsor BetterHelp can help you live your best life today. Get support from a licensed professional therapist at betterhelp.com/rice. At betterhelp.com/rice, you'll get 10% off your first month.
If my maximum potential is like 100%, I'm already at like 85. But if your maximum potential is 100%, you are still at like 40. You still have so much to go. I'm kind of envious, you know? I'm kind of envious. It's a nice compliment. I'm complimenting you.
It's a Nigel compliment. The backhanded compliment.
Welcome to Rise to Meet You, a comedy podcast where two comedian friends try to be funny. I'm your host, Nigel Ng.
And I'm your host, Evelyn Vok. Hi.
Yes.
Hi, Nigel.
Hello. I'm recording this in Barcelona. Very nice.
Oh, yeah. Do it again. Do that
again.
What?
Barcelona.
I
I can't do it. I don't want to. I'm going to culturally appropriate the Spanish people here. It's nice. I am in my bathrobe. It's very cool.
Why are you in your bathrobe?
Well, I'm on holiday. This is my holiday uniform. It's a nice bathrobe. I don't get to wear it that much. I'm never in the room that much. I'm always out and about doing stuff. So I want to wear my bathrobe. It's nice.
But we're recording.
It's fine.
Put on some clothes.
I have some clothes. My bathrobe is my clothes. It's not. I'm showing off everything. I have it covered up. You know, very modest. You know, it's nice. It's a very comfy bathrobe. It's so fluffy.
How did I end up doing it? It feels like I'm doing like an episode with Hugh Hefner or something. Like, why are you in your bathrobe?
Hugh Hefner has given bathrobes a bad rep. Bathrobes, I'm here to make bathrobes cool again. They're just very nice garments to wear. You're just a hater because your hotel, wherever you are, doesn't have bathrobes.
I'm in Aberystwyth, and yeah, it doesn't.
See?
I'm in a room that smells like the ocean.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing, you know? I don't think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not. It's in Wales. I'm in Wales filming for a thing, and I'm in Aberystwyth, which is like mid-Wales by the sea, and I'm really close to the ocean, which I thought was good, but it means that my room also smells like the ocean. So I'm just like, yeah, this isn't great. But yeah, you're definitely in the nicer place of the both of us.
Yeah, slightly nicer. Don't be too hard on your room. It looks nice from my angle, you know? It looks clean. You ever notice when people see something like not a very nice room, clean is always the first word if you want to compliment it.
Yeah.
It looks clean. Yeah. That's how you know a room isn't nice.
It looks clean.
Yeah. Your Airbnb is very clean.
Oh gosh.
Clean is the opposite of nice. Sorry, but it does look clean. You know, I like the nice bare walls. It's very minimalist and clean. You know,
there was a painting here, but I took it down because the light was reflecting off of the painting. So I was like, I gotta fix this. But I don't know if it's better. This is a new setup. I have a new setup, and I'm very nervous about it.
Yeah, Evelyn dropped like $1.50 to get the setup I have.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. And it's like, and I'm so nervous because I'm not sure I know how to use it. Like, even I just realized how I was like, okay, I'll just get the stuff Nigel gets and it'll look as good as, you know, Nigel's stuff. And it was like, no, it's because you need the skill and the eye to like make it look good.
Yeah.
And I really don't think I've made it look good. So,
well,
we'll see.
The good thing is the skill and the eye comes with practice. So,
yeah. Okay.
Yes, sure. Whatever you record today stays on the internet forever. But give it a few episodes, and you'll start looking nicer and nicer and nicer, you know? It's okay.
I'll take some time to like try to modify it. Yeah.
We are not taking any episodes down. So...
Oh my God.
There are some episodes where I look like shit, and there are some episodes where you look like shit. But that's there forever now. Yeah. That's there forever. I've been really enjoying...
It's going to be out forever. Sorry. Yeah. What are you doing in Barcelona?
I am in Barcelona because, I'm here to escape. I'm like a refugee, really, to escape a shitty situation back in London because my house is undergoing some decoration works. And so I'm like a home refugee.
Yeah, you're.
You know? Like,
You're such a refugee, Nigel. You're escaping your new house renovations. So you've gone to a nicer place for a vacation where you're just wearing a bathrobe all the time.
It's a very refugee-like thing. I'm just expelled from my home country, from my place, because they were sanding the floors, and man, it's so miserable, man, to live in a place. Because I'm so poor, I can't really live somewhere else where the works are going on. I have to live in the house, in the place when the works are going on, right? So when they're sanding the floors is the worst. One, it's loud. They have a big ass machine. The whole house gets dusty. You know, it's miserable. So I had to like go off to like, you know, Soho House, Crouch End, to work, you know, to have my coffee and breakfast and lunch and work there. That's my Leon. You know how you go to Leon to to work. Crouch End Studio, Crouch End House is my Leon.
Yeah, you go to Soho House. That's funny. Well, the thing is, why do you need to sand the floors?
Well, because the floors look old, and I need to sand them and stain them. I want to stain them a darker shade. You know, that's my little hobby, my little arts and crafts. You know, so, and also I want to say, in the last episode, I talked about hiring movers to pack for you, which is a great idea. I stand by that. You know, hire the pros, you know what they're doing, and everything turned out like great. Like nothing was broken. You know, so they were very careful with it. Shout out to the movers. The thing is, the movers also offer an unpacking service. You know, so they pack it up, they move, and then they can unpack for you. But because my place wasn't ready yet, I didn't get the unpacking service. So the first few nights in the house was just miserable. I'm like, okay, where's my toothbrush? And then there are 20 boxes. The reason there's so many boxes is because when you move, they don't want to make each box full because it's too heavy.
Yeah.
So they want to go more boxes. Each box is like a quarter, half full max. So I end up with like 20, 25 boxes. And I'm like, okay, where's my hairdryer? And I had to dig through, oh my God, the first few days, man, miserable. You know? I just want to go back to being a renter again. It was so miserable. Ugh.
So wait, so did they not have like an unpacking service?
They did, but because the home was not ready yet, I don't want them to put it in places where there are works going on, because then I have to move all the stuff out of the room anyway. So I couldn't get their unpacking service. So I'm saying, if you get packing service, better get unpacking service too, because otherwise your life is miserable. So that they know
what they're doing.
So that you know where the things are. Like bathroom stuff will be in the bathroom, you know, because they literally. I sent you a photo, right? They moved every box into one of the bedrooms, and I'm like, there's 25 boxes here. I'm like squeezing around the boxes, you know, doing this weird kung fu shit around the boxes, unwrapping it, you know, taking out the tapes, and then trying to miserable.
Trying to find everything.
I don't recommend. I don't recommend buying a place ever. Don't do it. Just rent, people.
Oh my God.
Just rent. So much simpler and easier. But Barcelona has been very nice.
You're the worst.
What?
You're so like, oh my gosh. No, never mind. Just continue, Nigel.
I miss the privilege of renting. You know?
Oh, come on.
Privilege of renting. Everything's there. Cabinets there. You don't have to sand the floors. You don't have to paint. I spent last night looking at radiator knobs. Such a boring life
Radiator
now.
knobs?
Yeah. What kind of knobs?
Why?
Because I'm getting like some new radiator, so I need to find the knobs that go with it.
Okay.
So just rent, people. You don't know how good you have it. But yes.
Renting. That's true, actually. If you rent, it's not your house, so you don't have to really care about how you treat
don't give a shit. You get shit on the carpet.
You don't really care. Yeah.
I love it.
You're like, if you break something, if you break the oven, you just call your landlord. You're like, hey, the oven's gone. Can you send a new one? Yeah. Yeah, okay, thanks.
And the landlord has to say yes.
That's basically what you do.
Because it's illegal to not have an oven in the house in the UK. There's so many regulations here. Renting in the UK is actually a good deal, man. Have you tried renting in Asia?
Oh my God.
First of all, it's still okay to discriminate based on skin color back in Malaysia. They can choose not to rent it out to a certain race.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, when I was in Singapore, like people were so racist and so openly racist,
Yeah.
and I was like, cool. This is awful.
the good old days, people. The good
Oh
old
gosh. Oh, Nigel. You should move
Kidding,
back
kidding,
to
kidding.
you should move back to Asia. You should move back to Malaysia
One
so you
day.
can have the good old life there.
One day. But I actually, speaking of racism, I saw one of my favorite
Uh-huh.
YouTubers, Cantomando. They uploaded
Oh, yeah.
a video. They posted a video about they are Asian Canadian, right? Chinese Canadian people.
Uh-huh.
And then they went to the most racist town in America, in Harrison,
Oh, yeah.
Harrison, Texas. And such a great
Uh-huh.
video, first of all. And I was pleasantly surprised. It's nice. People were so nice to them. You know, there was a lady.
Really?
Yeah, watch the video. It's hilarious. I love it. Everybody was so welcoming and nice. And then there was a lady in a cart, motorized
Mm-hmm.
chair outside, calling them a Chinaman, but in the most affectionate way possible. They're like, "Oh yeah,
really?
my granddaughter love her some Chinaman. You know, she wants to marry a Chinaman." I'm like, "Yeah, go find your Chinaman, girl." She's like this because I think her granddaughter's into K-pop. You know, so she's like,
Yes.
and then she doesn't know the word anime, so she uses a different word that starts with A. What I forget now. Oh, you guys are like the animated people. You guys are like the animated people she watches. The animated people. She wants to find a good Chinaman, and I told her I want a good, nice Chinaman as my granddaughter's husband. It's very
That's
nice.
so funny.
Yeah, and then
That's great.
And then they would be driving around, and then there's this another truck pulled up. You're like, "Oh shit, what's gonna happen?" And this lady came out from the truck, and she was like, "Are you guys Chinese?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then she said, "Oh, ni hao. I've been learning Chinese. So glad I could practice it. Ni hao." And it's such a heartwarming video. And then, okay, the video goes on for a little bit. They couldn't find any racist people, so they're like, "Okay, we gotta find some racist people here. So let's go to a
Okay.
bar." I don't want to go to a bar, man. What do you think I'm gonna do when they're drunk? So they go to a bar, and then same shit happened again. Like the girl came out, southern white girl came out. "It's my birthday today. Y'all want to come hang out with me upstairs?" You know? And then they all just hung out. They interviewed a guy saying like, why do you have this reputation of this town being the most racist town? And the guy's like, yeah, it's the older generation. And then the media portrays us as everybody's racist here because of one car that drove past calling black people the N-word, you know. Then this whole town had that reputation. But I loved it so much, man. So kudos to Cantomando. What a great video. Go check it out. You know?
That's really funny. I'm going to watch it. I mean, the thing is, like, there's a difference between racism and ignorance, and that just sounded like they just used some ignorant words, but they were really friendly.
I don't think ignorance is bad. I don't think it's bad.
No.
Yeah,
No,
there's too many
that's
things in
true.
the world to know. Why would this old lady know Chinaman is a bad term? You know? How would she know? You know, she's never lived in Brooklyn. She's not gonna know. She's like 70. You know, she's gonna die soon. She's not gonna care that Chinaman's considered an offensive term. It's in her heart, the intention. She loves these Chinamen. You know, and she's so happy they're in the town. They're helping them out in Walmart, trying to help them find stuff, you know. They played basketball.
So funny.
They played basketball with one of the most white trash looking people. But they're like, "Yeah, let's go play ball, man. Let's go play ball." He's walking around shirtless in a backpack. You know, a white trash looking guy, you know, but so nice. Yeah, it's just a really funny video. Really great video. I loved it.
That's so funny. And she's introducing them to her granddaughter. She's like, "Hey!"
Yeah. It's one of them animated Chinaman you like. It's from the TV, now they're here.
Get a gangbang with these Chinamen? Yeah, cool. Great. That's so funny. I have to watch it.
You have to watch it, man. You'll love it.
Yeah.
I think it's just a nice, heartwarming video in this media climate of just doom and gloom and COVID. You know, it says,
Doom and gloom and COVID.
people are nice. And I've been to the South, too. I've been to some southern states in the U.S.
Have you?
Yeah, I performed there. So, to me, that is accurate. They're very friendly people down south. You know, they're very friendly people.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'd really like to go to like a southern kind of place in America. But it is that thing of like you hear so much about it And maybe some, there are probably pockets of like people in certain towns that are like that. But then, the rest of the place, I believe that most people are good. Honestly, I think most people are nice.
A few episodes ago, you're like, racism will never go down. If I buy a stock in racism, it's only going to go up. Do you?
Well, yeah. I also believe that. I can have two truths at the same time. Two at the same time.
Not two conflicting truths. I think you need to make up your mind what you want to believe. But I'm just saying it's a nice video. Very heartwarming. I've never seen the word Chinaman being used with such affection. It's so heartwarming. I loved it.
That's very funny.
Yeah, can you bring the word Chinaman back? I think it's a good rolls off the tongue nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go watch that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it. Canto Mando, Racist Town.
Yeah, you'll like it.
Okay.
What have you been up to? I've just been enjoying my time here in Barcelona. The food is great. But I'll talk more about that in a bit. You're in Aberystwyth. What for?
Yes, Nigel. I mean, you're in Barcelona.
Yes.
But I'm in Aberystwyth.
That's nice. It's almost as nice as Barcelona.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Aberystwyth is in Wales. I love Wales. But like Aberystwyth is by the seaside. So it's like a big kind of vacation town.
See?
So people come here and take their holidays and stuff. And it's really nice. And I'm right by the beach as well. It's really, really nice. But the thing is, it's still Britain. So even though we're right by the beach and it's really nice and there are dolphins coming in, there's still the sense of like just slight depression, like just all over the town, because it's Britain. It's Wales, especially Wales. So it's so nice to be by the water. Like I love water, but there's still like, it's still, because if you go to like in Barcelona or Spain, or France, like people are happy. Like if you're by the beach, it's like if there's life, there's joy, there's good food, there's wine, and it's like a nice temperature. And here it's just like, it's kind of cold, but it's still sunny. I don't know how that works. And people go out in the ocean just because they're like, okay, we're on holiday. We need to go swimming. And then also all of the food around here is just fried. So it's just like, it's so unhealthy. Like there's no joy. And it's like the alcohol you have is like beer. So it's like, it's not the same kind of joyful spirit. It just feels kind of forced.
Yeah, the attitude is very different. Yes.
It's very
I was walking along
different.
the beachfront yesterday, and there's a lot of joy. People are in shorts, they're singing, they're dancing, they're drinking sangria. Beach volleyball. But in Britain, the water is cold still. The water in the sea is probably still cold. So like
so
you said,
cold,
they're like,
I
have to make this a holiday. So they're like fucking just gritting their teeth, walking on the sea. I know it's freezing. I know I'll die of hypothermia.
Exactly.
But I'm a fucking holiday. God damn it! Nobody's gonna stop my holiday.
Like the thing is people don't swim in bathing suits here. They swim in those like surfer suits, because it's so cold. Like they just put on the full surfer suit. So they're like, walking out into the water.
The lycra of the ocean. That's like, cyclists.
Exactly.
We talked about it last episode too, which is hilarious. The lycra of the ocean.
Cyclists. Yeah, the lycra of the ocean. And it's so, so funny. And I'm just here. And yesterday, I'm getting into the spirit of things, because yesterday I had, like, just for breakfast, I just had like a big box of meat.
What kind of meat?
Nigel.
What kind of box? I need to see this. Why haven't you posted this in your Insta story? Because this is hilarious.
I have posted it. I posted it on my Insta stories to my private stories. So you just have to keep up, but I'll show you here. I'll show you my big box of meat.
Let's B-roll it, people. B-roll it. Oh, God, it's more depressing than I anticipated. Because when you say a big box of meat, I imagine like, it's packaged nicely in a square box. Like if you bought like 12 donuts, a nice box.
No.
This is like a styrofoam pack of meat.
Yeah.
A styrofoam container of meat. And
yes.
And it's just a brown like not sludge, but like brown pieces in there. There's no color. Wow, it's depressing.
I mean, I'm in Aberystwyth. I mean, what did you expect? It cost me £4. I think he gave me like, it must have been like half a kilo of meat or something. And it cost me £4. And also he gave me like 2 pork scratchings, which I love. I love pork scratchings. But it's just like, I don't know if pulled beef is a thing, but it was just like long roasted beef. Like, so beef that they roasted for like the longest time and falls off the bone. And I was like, that looks amazing. And also by that point, I had wandered around for like an hour, just like going to different places. And all they served was fish and chips at like 8 a.m, except for this place. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to have the big box of meat. And so I just got this. And then I just went and sat by the beach and just ate it.
Oh.
And the thing is, I couldn't get through the whole thing. I just had like maybe five forkfuls, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm done. I can't eat this." It was really good.
That's why
it's meat. It's meat. So
no sauce.
You can't.
No sauce.
No
nothing?
sauce. No sauce. No.
That's why I'm surprised when British people
meat
are fat.
Juices.
How are British people fat? And how are the people in Spain so skinny? People are like attractive here. People are hot here. I felt so ugly walking down the street. I was like, whoa, people are like dressed nice and they look good, you know? How are British people fat?
Yeah.
The food sucks.
British.
What do you do? Why would I expect the British people to be like the slimmest, you know, most good looking people, and the Spanish people to be fat as fuck because the food is so good here.
Yeah.
But how are they fat? How are they fat? You tell me.
That makes sense to me because British people are eating boxes of meat. That's the thing. Like, they're eating the unhealthy stuff. Yesterday when I was walking around along the seafront, like all the restaurants were just fish and chips. Like, there's this really lovely, like, just kind of like cafe / like food place right by the beach. And when you sit there, you just see the beach as you eat. And all they serve is fish and chips. They only serve like fried stuff. So they have like pasties and they have like sausages, you know, like just like chippy food and pizzas. And so it's like, of course, like the health is worse in Britain than it is in a Mediterranean country, because in Mediterranean countries, they put effort into their food.
I was having anchovies and olive oil.
Fryer.
I was having anchovies and olive oil, lobster croquettes. You know, Iberico ham. Oh
my God.
Yeah.
Can you buy me some ham when you come back?
No, I'm not. I'm not that Asian anymore. I'm not traveling with meat. I'm not getting stopped by customs. What is this? Oh, it's ham for my friend. You know, no, I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying is because the food is not as good, I guess people still eat it. I guess that's why they are bigger. You know.
I think like people eat it. Yeah, I think because it's more unhealthy.
Yeah.
I mean, people probably eat the same amount of food, but
True.
like because they're like the food is more unhealthy here, it's just easier to gain weight.
Yeah,
because it's just like it's insane.
Like here, even like tomato on bread, delicious. Every restaurant serves it. It's a little side dish. It's like their version of bruschetta. Bruschetta, please. It's their version of bruschetta. It's so delicious. Every restaurant does it, and it does it well. It's got pan tomato or something. I can't pronounce it, but every restaurant has it. And sometimes they put anchovies on it, which is great too. Oh, I had like a calamari salad. Oh, love it.
Oh my God.
Love it. And my gym here, my hotel here has a gym as well, and the gym makes you a nice protein shake. So I have that in the morning. You know, a protein smoothie. Oh.
I mean, and my hotel is supposed to have a gym and a spa, and it doesn't because it's shut now due to COVID. But the thing is, the gym is just like a room. It's just like a room in the basement with 2 treadmills. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, also, you are there for work, you know. Evelyn's not on holiday. Evelyn's at work, so she's there getting paid.
Yeah,
I'm here losing money, so that's why it's not. You can't compare. It's apples to oranges. You know, I'm spending money.
Yeah, and I shouldn't complain.
Yeah, be happy you're gonna have a job, woman. You're actually one of my few actor friends who has so much work. You know, I follow the actors on Instagram. And every time they have work, they will post about, I'm gonna shoot today. They'll like post stuff like you post, I'm gonna shoot today, whatever. And then every time they don't have work, I see the social justice post coming up. So every time I see acting people like posting social justice stuff, I'm like, yeah, you're out of work. You're out of work, aren't you?
That's so funny.
It's so easy to tell which one of your actor friends have jobs. You just see what they post on Instagram. It's true, isn't it? It's true. It's true.
I guess, yeah. I mean, when I don't have work, I just post about like food and farting.
Yeah. If I see them posting like Asian hate crimes, Black Lives Matter, okay, you're unemployed. I agree with you, but you're unemployed.
That's so funny. Yeah, because it's like you need to do something to still warrant like being around on social media, I guess. Yeah. That's very funny.
Actors, I see ya. You're not fooling anybody with your posts. You're not a nice person. You're not like trying to make the world a better place. You're just unemployed. And you need to post something to stay relevant.
Unemployed.
Oh God.
That actually makes sense. That's
coffee.
So funny.
I just love shitting on unemployed actors. Isn't there's nothing funnier than someone chasing their dream and failing? Isn't there? Is there anything funnier?
Nigel.
Oh, I'm getting COVID. I think it's karma. No, I just choked on myself. But is there anything funnier than someone chasing their dream and failing? Oh.
That's so mean. I mean, it is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
But that is very mean.
I know it's mean, and it's not a nice feeling. But I don't wish you the best. I hope everybody finds success. But it's pretty funny if you don't. But I hope you do.
I mean, there is like a friend of mine who talked about another friend of ours who, colleague, who was talking about some of the people who are like, oh, the secret to success, it's just to keep doing it. It's just to continue. It's just to never give up. And it's like, no, I mean, if you have the talent, keep doing it. But if you don't, stop. Like, just give up.
Yeah.
Like, go do something else. Go do something productive.
Agree. And I follow a lot of people who I hope someone tells them to stop because start a family, Why not?
Start a family.
Is something getting in the way of your happiness? Our sponsor, BetterHelp, is here to support you. Now, as you know, I am a big believer in therapy because there really isn't anywhere else that you can work on yourself as intently as in therapy. You can go over why certain situations make you feel a certain way, or you can address specific triggers that you have, or you could dig deep and go all the way back into your childhood and try to find out what may have caused certain behavioral patterns. And the answer will always most likely be your parents. Yeah. Sorry, mom and dad. Now, BetterHelp is great because they assess your needs and then they match you with a licensed professional therapist. And best part is, it's all online. So you can connect with your therapist in a private and safe online environment. It's so convenient. And it's quick because all of this can happen within 48 hours. Now, I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/rice. Join over 1 million people who've taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/rice.
I've been having the best tapas I had. The best paella.
Oh, yeah?
And man, it puts like London tapas and London paella to shame, man. It's like, I can see Spanish people come to London and they probably get annoyed. You go to London and you go to
Of course.
You go to like Borough Market and then the paella there is just this big wok. It's a deep dish of rice. It's always pink, tomatoey looking, and it's wet. It's full, and then there's prawns jutting out of it. That's just for Instagram. The paella I've had here, they don't look that nice, but they taste amazing. So the paella you have in London Borough Market, a touristy place, is like full of like fresh prawns, seafood, whatever. But you scoop it up, the rice is soggy. It doesn't taste like anything. It feels like eating soup, So I'm so glad, and I wish we get better food, better Spanish food in London. That would be nice. You know.
I mean, obviously, you're gonna think that Barcelona has better Spanish food because that's where the food comes from.
Yeah, true.
Like,
true. Someone needs to do a Spanish Uncle Roger and shit on these like shitty renditions of paella. You know?
what you gonna do, Uncle Roger?
Zio
Ruggiero.
I did a little scene in one of my videos. It's very difficult.
Can't you do? Aren't you gonna do the Spanish Uncle Roger then?
Maybe. Paella.
You were gonna do all of the different uncles.
Yeah, maybe. I need to do my research, how they speak, their accent, what little exclamations they use. Maybe. You know, review a paella. What was Spanish for uncle? Tío?
Yeah, I think so, Tío.
But yes, maybe. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Let me appropriate your culture, Spaniards, because you don't seem to be doing much with it. People are still fucking up your food. You need me as your white knight, Spaniards, who can cross the boundaries. You know? They probably have like big Instagram accounts of like Spaniards laughing at British food, but it's not reaching the British people. They're still fucking it up. So let me be your savior, the Spanish. Let me save you, your culture, and your cuisine. You know?
I can't believe you're gonna go white knight everybody.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
I am your savior. You know, they should be make a superhero.
God.
I'm the Shang-Chi of food.
Oh my God.
Which I need to go
Did
watch,
you
by
just
the
say
way.
that?
I got invited to the
Yeah, I
premiere,
need to go
but
watch
I
it
was
too. I
busy
haven't
that day,
seen
so
it.
I need to go watch it. But it would have been nice to see Simu.
You should have gone.
I was
Maybe
busy.
Simu's a big Uncle Roger fan.
I was busy. People have lives, Evelyn. You know, I was busy. But I'm gonna go watch it. I've heard good things, and we always want to support
Yeah, me too.
your people. You know.
Yeah.
But I'll be the
I'm very excited to watch it.
Yes, I'll be the Shang-Chi of food.
Oh my God. The Shang-Chi of food. Actually, speaking of food, I've been really bad with my food. I've been eating poorly. I mean, I had a big box of meat for breakfast.
You're in Wales. There are no vegetables in like a 10-mile radius. The only vegetable you can have is like grass. So sorry, very offensive
Oh my God.
to any Welsh fans out there. Sorry, just joking. Very offensive, I know, but that's my
I
vibe.
love Wales. I really do.
Again,
But I mean, to be fair, I mean the food is like it's a struggle at times. But I've also like just my diet. Like I've just been like I've sort of in my mind. I think I've sort of taken a little bit of I had a tough few weeks with like just exercising and stuff and my food. So in my head I sort of took like a mini kind of pause from like losing weight and stuff. But then this week I came back to it and like am kind of doing it proper again.
yes.
And I discovered something, Nigel.
But before I go in there, before I get into that, you still look good, Evelyn. In case you're fishing, you still look good. Everybody leave a comment, say Evelyn, how good Evelyn looks. Leave a comment, people. Leave a comment and say how good she looks. Leave an iTunes review, say how good she looks.
Nigel!
Let's do that. We need to get more Apple
5
Podcast
stars.
reviews. Yeah.
5 stars.
Give us 5 stars and tell Evelyn how good she looks. Because Evelyn scrolls through those reviews every night before she goes to bed. And it gives her self-worth. You know? That's where Evelyn finds her self-worth. It's not all of her self-worth. She finds a lot of stuff in different areas and like a career and stuff. But looking good, leave some nice.
No, mostly
Apple
actually,
reviews.
yeah, mostly from your comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly my self-worth comes from your comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep them coming.
Keep the
Keep
comment
them. No,
on
don't
her
do it.
lipstick, on her foundation, on her hair, her new camera setup. Keep them coming. Because I get a lot of like physical appearance-based comments already, so it's okay. Don't objectify me. Objectify Evelyn. It makes her feel good. Objectify her.
It makes me feel the opposite, actually. So don't objectify me, please.
Really? You don't enjoy being objectified
Thank you,
a little bit?
Nigel. No, I feel weird about it. I feel really weird about it. I think I
Really?
told you about it.
Yeah.
I feel weird about it. I don't like to be objectified that way. I mean, I like to feel like anybody else, you like to feel attractive and stuff, but I'd rather feel it through my own lens than through other people's lenses.
Listeners, when you leave a comment or iTunes, Apple Podcast review about how nice Evelyn looks, always follow it up with, but that's not your whole worth, girl. You're also great and charming and smart, okay? Always follow up with that. So that's how you make sure you don't objectify women, nice tits and smart. That's do that. Nice tits, but you're not defined by your tits, okay? I'm just saying as a compliment, nice tits, but not defined by your tits, okay? You're worth more than just your tits, but nice tits. So say something like that.
It's so much worse. It's so much worse that you're saying this in a bathrobe.
Why?
You're just sat in a bathrobe and just saying this stuff to a camera by yourself in a hotel room. It's like...
I try to be woke. This is woke, Nigel. You want to compliment
nice
Evelyn.
Nice tits, okay? Nice tits, but also smart. Also smart. I'm in a bathrobe. Yeah. This is my hotel room. Welcome to my hotel room.
Listen, I'm a divorced man. Let me have my bathrobe moment.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna pee in this plant as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my bathrobe. This is how every guy looks when they get divorced. Their wife leaves them. This is how they look.
Yeah.
So
in a bathrobe.
Yeah, just losing motivation to live life. So you're shaming me right now. You're shaming my reality, my truth, my truth. All right, go on to what you were supposed to say before I hijacked your.
I can't remember.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. No, I remember.
Okay.
What was I supposed to say?
Losing
okay,
weight?
So before Nigel, before he made it all about my appearance, losing weight. Like the thing is, one of the like consequences or one of the like side effects of losing weight is that I sleep like a baby now. Like I sleep so well. So basically now I get tired by like 9 and then I'm in bed by 9:30 and I'm asleep by 10.
Wow.
And the thing is, I don't even wake up early. Yeah, I know. I don't even wake up early, Nigel. I wake up at like 8 or 9. So I'm getting like solid, legit, like 10 hours, 11 hours sleep. So I'm like, what's happening to me? Is this what it feels like to be healthy?
Well,
I'm like, what?
That's what it feels like to be normal. So welcome to the club.
Normal. What are your sleeping patterns? How do you sleep?
Fine. After I moved house, I bought a new bed, a mattress, and it's like lovely, and I sleep much better. But yeah, I sleep okay. I think it could be better though.
But like what?
Sorry?
How many hours and stuff do you get?
7 or 8. I don't have time, man. Because that's what happens when you don't drink at night. You have the night to yourself, you can sleep more. Which I'm trying to go out less. I'm just a social butterfly, I like going out, eating and drinking. But I'm trying to That's the one benefit of like traveling so much. And then when you go to Aberystwyth, you don't have any friends there. So your sleep is like blissful. No. It's beautiful. And also you're losing weight.
It's so nice.
I think
I am, yeah.
There probably are some studies that show that, people like fat people don't sleep well. Maybe because if your bed can't even support your weight, you're not going to sleep well. You're going to form a little dent.
Nigel!
It's a thing. Some mattresses have like a weight limit. When I was buying mattresses, some of them have a weight limit. And also depends on the material.
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
Some materials can't handle the specific, like memory foam stuff. You just sink into it too much. So I think if you're bigger, you need to buy a spring mattress. Memory foam mattresses, very fat phobic, by the way. You leave the bed, you say, oh shit, are you telling me that's how big I am, memory foam mattress? Because you still see an imprint. Very fat phobic, the memory foam mattress. We need to cancel those mattresses, okay? The Emma, the what do you call it? The sleep, I don't know, what other brands? There's Emma, there's Zoe, whatever. Yeah,
Simba.
Yeah, very fat phobic. I'm on to you guys. Not very nice.
Yeah,
not very nice.
That's true.
But a spring mattress on the other hand, it's like, oh, you're fat. Oh, yo, we're fat too. Push up against at you. It's good. It's good.
I mean, one person told me that I'm probably sleeping this much because my body is recovering from exercising, and also I remember a study. Mm-hmm. I remember a study saying that your calories burn while you're sleeping as well, and then they come out in your pee. I don't know. Okay, maybe. I can't remember fully. I think it was a YouTube video.
Did you get this study from the Daily Mail or express.co.uk?
No, I got it from your home YouTube.
My home. always take YouTube with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Always take YouTube with a grain of salt.
Don't trust them. Don't trust them. But I'm happy to hear you're healthier. It's good.
Thank you. And it is true about the mattresses. I mean, like, yeah. It's like, what was it? When I was in, some mattresses that you sleep in, they're too soft. You're kind of like Goldilocks if you're like a fat person and need to find a new mattress. Yeah. Like you have to go and like sleep in so many different things. I mean, everybody does. But like, as you say, some mattresses are just out of the question.
To a fat person, a memory foam mattress feels like quicksand. You don't want that. You know? Like, oh no, I'm sinking. Help. It's
like
just physics.
Quicksand. It's just what about like water beds? Have you ever slept in a water bed?
That's even worse. That's
so
do that.
bad.
Yeah. Get a nice mattress. You spend a third of a life in it. You know?
Very true. Very true. And the thing is, though, I mean, I will say, I think my sleep has improved because I have lost weight. Because the thing is, I have a condition called sleep apnea, which basically means it's like your airwaves get cut off during the night when you sleep, basically because your neck is too fat. And so it can't support you when you're laying down. That's the very generalized and very dumb version.
You get suffocated by your neck rolls.
Basically, yeah. For me, at least. But
well, that's the only person who chokes you now is your neck rolls, you know?
Which it should be. The only person who chokes me should be me.
It's such a good Rose joke, man. It's a good Rose joke, yeah. Evelyn
you
has
should use it
apnea,
on me.
You know? So the only person choking her in bed is her neck rolls.
Alone, yeah.
Evelyn's so lonely and fat, and she has sleep apnea. You know, which means her airways constrict when she's sleeping. Evelyn's so lonely and fat. The only person choking her in bed is her neck rolls. That's a great joke right there.
Is her neck rolls? Yeah. It is very funny. Yeah. You can use that on me even when I'm thin. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm gonna get thin.
Well, we'll find a new co-host so we can find a third co-host so the fat jokes still work.
What? So we can bully the co-hosts together.
Can we find a fat producer so they don't even get to talk? They don't even get to respond back. They don't have a microphone. Can we find a fat producer? Any fat podcast producers out there, hit us up. We'll meet you soon once Evelyn loses more weight.
Yeah, okay. That's a great way of getting somebody to produce our show.
And they just sit there and they have to take
fat?
it.
Come here so we can bully you.
Yeah. Asian or not, we can budge on that. But we need you to be fat. All right? We need to be like so fat you can't stand up level, you know, so you have to keep working for
Nigel!
us, you know? What? We need an Asian
I just
Lizzo.
think of that. When you say that, I think of that scene in WALL-E, you know, when all of the people have been laying down and then they have to stand up to save the ship and stuff. And that's the first time that they're actually walking.
Yeah. People think it's a very sad scene. I think that's our podcast producer right there. That's who we want.
Nigel. All right. Okay. So like John Candy. We want John Candy, who sadly passed away. But
yeah, someone like that. But maybe throw us out some alive people. But yeah, then we can both shit on them. Oh, we can start making the proper funny fat jokes. They're not fat shaming, you know, but like nice funny fat jokes. Whew.
Well, okay. So anyway, my sleep apnea.
Okay.
Every time I bring something up about being fat on the podcast, I'm like, okay, prepare for Nigel's.
It's a deep well.
Tirade.
It's a deep well because we haven't been able to excavate that well because you had your your psychological mental issues that you healed from now. So I'm like, yes.
Oh my God.
Now it's all systems go, baby. The floodgates are open. She can handle it now.
I'm gonna put myself in there so I get stuck there so that you can't like the floodgates. I'm gonna put my fat body in there to shut it down.
Nah, it's all right. I think you're gonna keep losing weight, so I'm not worried about that. And I have a feeling, isn't COVID great? It made you want to lose weight because you're like, shit, I might die. So let's lose weight. COVID was the motivation you needed. You know, and the psychological help. Yeah, sure, therapy and stuff. Yeah, sure. But I think COVID made you fear for your life a little bit. Let's be honest here. Did it make you fear for your life a little bit? And was that part of the motivation for you to lose weight?
It honestly, it wasn't fully. I mean, it did make me fear for my life when I realized, like 6 months after all the misdiagnoses and stuff, and I realized, oh, I had COVID and it was pretty bad. I was like, oh yeah, okay, maybe it's good to not be in the risk zone for it and stuff. Like maybe it's good to not have high blood pressure. Maybe it's good to not get diabetes. But I'm gonna be honest. No, it was more that I wanted to. I mean, okay, I'll be honest with you. And can I say this? I don't know if I can say this.
Yes, you can. Every time on the podcast, you feel, should I say this or can I say this? The answer is yes. And that's what people want to hear. It's the real shit. So yes.
Okay. Well, basically, I wanted to feel hot.
Yeah.
Is what I wanted to feel.
That's great.
But but the thing is, like, in different ways. So I wanted to feel good about myself. I wanted to feel like a person who, did something about the things that they weren't happy with in their life. And mine was my health and my body, and also, dealing with the emotional stuff. But also, I wanted to feel hot. And I think feeling hot for me is a person taking responsibility for the things in their life and doing something about it.
Well, it's okay to say you want to feel hot, period. Because life is easier for hot people.
It is easier for hot
people.
So
you want an easier life? Yeah. If there's things you can do to make yourself hotter, go for it. Yeah.
You know what I heard?
What?
I listened to a podcast, This American Life, and there was a woman called Elna Baker on it, and she talked about losing weight. So she used to be bigger, like pretty much my size, and she went down to like a kind of like a size, I don't know, 8 or what it is. And
that's like size 8, by the way, for listeners in Asia. That's like XXXL. So
yeah, 9XL. But she was like, she lost the weight and she became conventionally, very pretty and attractive. And she said that once she was in a bodega in New York and she didn't have the money to pay for her groceries and it was like $10 short. And the guy in the till just went, yeah, just take it. And she was like, what?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, just take it. And then she was like, this is insane. Is this because I'm thin now?
Yeah.
And so she conducted an experiment around New York. So she went to several bodegas and she did the same thing. And they all let her take the groceries without paying. And she was like, this is fucking insane.
Yeah.
So it's true.
Life
it's
is
easier for
when
hot
you're
people.
Yeah. I wish I was hotter, but I'm already like kind of maxed out on the hotness. I can't go much higher really unless I get surgery. Kind of maxed out already. Do the hair, take the pills, do the makeup. I kind of maxed out. But that's why I like you. You are like not even halfway there. You still have so much higher to climb. It's nice. You know what I mean?
I'm never going to be that hot, though. The thing is,
I'm
never going to be that hot.
How do you know?
I don't know.
See?
I don't know. Well, I think I have a nice personality, so I think that's going to add to it.
No. Let's focus on the topic here. That's physical appearance only. Personality doesn't care. You'll still get free shit even if you're a cunt. A skinny cunt still gets free shit at the bodega. Okay?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But I don't think, so the reason I don't think I'm never going to be like conventionally attractive. I have a pretty big nose. My eyes are different sizes. The only thing, honestly, are my lips that are quite nice. So it's like, I don't think, I'm not going to be hot or conventionally attractive.
But I'm
going to be cute.
I'm
going to be cute with a nice personality.
There's always surgery. Okay? You want your life to be easier? Surgery. I heard this very wonderful statement about cosmetic surgery from a friend recently. She's done a lot of procedures. She was like, oh, I love it. You go to somewhere, you fall asleep, you wake up prettier. And that is just cosmetic surgery in a nutshell. You go to bed, you wake up, you're prettier. You know? So I was like, of course I'm addicted to it. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be addicted to it? You go to bed, you wake up, you're like half a point more attractive. So I'm like, ooh, that is
so funny.
Very tempting. Don't tempt me.
Oh, well, the thing is. That's the thing. It is tempting, isn't it? Because I've spent my life being on the other side of the hotness scale.
Yeah.
Like I've been on the non-conventional attractive side. And so it's like, okay, then at least once in my life, I want to experience the other side, which
Yeah.
is like the hot side.
Everybody should.
So it's
yeah.
like, yeah. I think life, that's really funny. And if you're on the hot side, go make yourself a little less attractive. Experience how life is for all of the other plebs like us. And then, have a whole life experience.
I agree.
It's like, it's interesting.
I agree because if it's too late when you get old, you lose your looks, and then you realize how shit life is. That is too late. You gotta realize how shit life is without your looks now, and then you start to like building like safeguards. Maybe have a personality. Start becoming funnier. So I agree. I also don't like the term conventionally attractive because can we drop it? Because it's not an oxymoron, but it's like a superfluous term. Attractiveness, is subjective. So you say someone's attractive. Because people, I think it's because people don't want to say someone's unattractive. So they say, oh, you're just not conventionally attractive. You're just dancing around the term. Just say they're ugly. Just say they're unattractive. It's okay. We get it. We get it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, when I use it, I mean like somebody who fits like the beauty standards of a certain, well, in our context, like the Western beauty standard. But then there's like beauty standards in different cultures that are different. So that's like how I think.
Not that
but I get it.
different.
I get
though.
it, Nigel.
Not that,
I get it.
Not that different. You know what I mean? Not that taller, generally better. Skinnier, generally better. Bigger eyes, better. Right? Not that different. Let's not blame it on the couch. Let's not go, well, I'm only 5'9", but I'm considered super hot in Zimbabwe, okay? Let's not.
Nobody should ever use that excuse. Yeah. That is a terrible excuse.
Imagine going on a date.
I was listening.
Imagine going on a date. I'm actually super hot in Zimbabwe. You don't even know how good you have it, bitch.
I was listening to like a podcast, and they were saying that men who came from, I think it was an East African country, or it was Nigeria, men who came from Nigeria. In Nigeria, they were more attracted to curvier women. Or women who were bigger. And then when they moved to the UK, after a few years of living in the UK, they were attracted to more skinnier women. So it's like, it is, it is kind of context and what you see and, culture.
A little bit. But also, let's not, okay, you can't go on a date like, oh, if only you were in Nigeria. I'm such a queen in Nigeria, okay?
Who would go on a date and do that?
I'm saying it's okay to call yourself, moderate looking, unattractive, instead of just, it's just convention. Okay. Just convention. I'm not convention.
Okay.
It's okay, people. Yeah. It's okay. I don't consider myself that attractive in the grand scheme of things, So, but the sad thing is, like I said, I've already done all like Invisalign, the hair. I'm already like, if my maximum potential is like 100%, I'm already at like 85. But if your maximum potential is 100%, you are still at like 40. You still have so much to go. I'm kind of envious, I'm kind of envious. It's a nice compliment. I'm complimenting you.
It's a Nigel compliment. The backhanded compliment. You're still at like 40.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's going to be so great.
I know.
You have so much work left to do.
You have so much to look forward to. You can get out of bed every day, and every day a little bit prettier. But I get out of bed every day, same shit again,
Yeah, that's true. It can only go downhill.
Yeah. And it's already starting to go downhill. My eye bags are getting worse. Things are starting to sag a bit. I don't know. Wrinkles will be coming in soon, I'm sure. So it's only going to get worse. So I envy you in a sense.
Well, the thing is, I am a bit worried because the thing is, I'm quite youngish looking because I'm chubby. Like my cheeks are very chubby. Like I look like a child. But I'm worried, like when I lose the weight, if my skin is just going to sag, sometimes when people have lost a lot of weight, you could just see they almost look deflated, So I'm just like,
I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I've seen your pictures when you were
We'll
younger and slimmer, and your cheeks still had that childlike puffiness to it.
Chubby.
You know,
Yeah.
well, not
yeah.
chubby, but like collagen, like it's elastic.
Collagenic.
It's elastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, white people love to have your cheeks.
I honestly hope, that I have that Asian gene where it's like we look great until we turn like 70 and then just like we look like, ghosts.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That
the
is
thing.
a good.
Oh, sorry.
That is a good motivation to lose weight. I just want to be hot. Nobody
I
says
just
that
wanna be
anymore.
hot.
Nobody says that anymore nowadays, right? It's so refreshing, Evelyn. You actually won my
Yeah.
respect this episode. But I just want to be hot. People come out fat people come out. I want to lose it because it is unhealthy. I think fat is beautiful, but it's just I'm doing this for me. I just want to be healthier and sleep better. I want someone to come. I just want to be hot. Fuck you, fat people. I want to be hot. I'm sick of being one of you. I want to be one of them. I want to be hot.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it is, of course, all of the other stuff as well. And I had to get through the other stuff to get here. But yeah, I just want to be hot.
Yeah.
For a little bit of my life, at least before I turn 40, because I'm like, all right, I have a little bit left to live. So we're going to see how this
that's
goes.
very depressing.
A little bit left until you have to like be a serious person, like until you have to like squeeze out another human being out of your vagina and dedicate your life to that person.
Yeah.
So,
I wish
we'll see. But
I want influencers to start saying this to people.
what?
I just want to be hot.
Just want to be hot.
Yeah. A lot of people are asking me, why do I spend so much money on clothes and bags and purses? Well, I just want to be hot. I have no passion in fashion. I have zero passion for fashion. I don't read any magazines or go to any I don't give a shit. Yeah. I don't want to be a designer. I just want to be hotter than you. My stupid followers. I wish there was an Instagram influencer who would come out and do that. She would get so much. She'll be popular, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's refreshing.
Yeah, that's true. Just want to be hot.
Yeah. That's the episode
Oh my
title.
God.
Evelyn just wants to be hot.
Evelyn just wants to be hot. Well, the thing is, like, okay, so as I've been going through these changes, I've realized how much, like, back to the sleep apnea, really, like, because you can treat sleep apnea by either having a sleep apnea mask, which is a mask that you wear, oxygen mask, during sleeping, and it presses air into your throat whenever it feels like you stop breathing, because that's essentially what you do when you have sleep apnea. Or you could have a mouth guard that you have that you wear during the night, and that mouth guard basically keeps your lower jaw up. So it extends your lower jaw so that it clears the airwaves so you can breathe, basically. So you sleep like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I have. And I remember when I got it, it worked. It really, really worked brilliantly. And now I've had it for like a few years and it stopped working. And I just, I was just like really tired all the time and I couldn't concentrate and all that stuff. And then now, after losing weight, it's working again. So basically, I got too fat for my mouth guard to work. So my throat just like, they're like, okay, we know that you're lifting up your jaw, but we're just gonna crush you anyways. Yeah. So
mouth guard is just, this jaw's too fat.
Yeah.
This jaw's too fat. I give up. Get a fatter mouth guard.
Yeah.
You just got fat shame by your mouth guard.
I just got fat shamed by my mouth guard. And it was that thing when I was at the doctor's and got it, they were like, you're in the middle, so you could get a mouth guard or you could get a machine. And I was like, a mouth guard, definitely. It's much easier. And so, so after that meeting, I just crossed the fatness line
to the machine.
To the machine. And now I'm back again. Now I'm back at the other end. So it's like, I'm like, okay, well, this is all good stuff that's happening. And my balance is much better now. I can stand on one foot and have my feet up and like hold my foot up and stand on one foot. Couldn't do that before. I just fell
Wow.
over.
Wow, I'll
And
play the
also I
applause
can reach-
button if I had my sound effect board with me.
Just applaud
Great,
me.
Yeah. It's hard. I'm holding the mic.
Applaud me in your bathrobe.
Yes. Yeah, girl. That's good though. Because I'm glad you can stand on one foot now, because some fat people can't even stand on both legs. You know?
Nigel.
They need a mobility scooter, you know? You saw the mobility
Okay.
scooter in your future, didn't you? And you were like, okay, things need to change. No hot person rides a mobility scooter. Have you ever noticed this, people? You ever noticed? No hot person rides a mobility scooter.
You know what? Get Kendall Jenner on a mobility scooter, and then we're gonna have mobility scooters everywhere.
I don't even think she can pull it off. I think it's too much. The reputation of mobility scooters has been tarnished for years by the Walmart gang. You know, and that's something I saw too.
The Walmart
when I was
gang.
traveling through the American South, went to Walmart 10:30 in the morning. Just wanted to get some stuff before our road trip, right? Mobility scooter people are going in buying chicken wings for breakfast. 10:30 in the morning. Something I saw. Yeah.
I mean, I just had meat for breakfast yesterday. I am still fat at heart.
You're getting there. You're going. You saw two possible paths in your future. You saw mobility. You saw hot.
Yeah.
And you saw mobility scooter. You're like, oh god, let's go that.
I saw hot and I saw mobility scooter.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's so funny because it's like, yeah, all of these things that I can do now just from working out more. And I think flexibility is one of the big things that I want to, because I'm just like, historically, I've just never been flexible.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can like reach my toes without bending my knees.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, this is so impressive to myself. But yeah, you're right. Like the future, I saw a future where I was just like deteriorating as a person.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that to myself or like my kids that I'm going to have in the future.
Yeah.
I want to be able to play with my kids and stuff.
Yeah, great, man.
Yeah.
This is a great journey you're on. I love it. Next step, you're going to start having hot friends, you know?
Oh no! I already have hot friends though. All my friends are hot. I'm the fun one. I'm the fun one in the group.
I would say you
Excuse
have
me?
some hot friends, yes. All your friends are hot.
Yeah.
Very highly debatable because I have seen your friends. And, you know.
Okay, so all of the friends that I have outside of comedy. That's what you mean,
I was
right?
trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice. You know.
We know what you're talking about. But yes, my friends outside of comedy are hot. They're very hot. And I was always like the fun
Yeah.
friend.
Now, in your friend with inside comedy, you're going to be the hot one. Soon you'll be the... You're going to see both sides. In a circle, you are the hot friend. In the other circle, you're the fun friend. You can play both roles. You're gonna love it. I think that's a good place to end. That's a good place to end.
Both roles.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, guys.